Hey everyone, welcome to another video. Building basic apps is easy, but building apps that talk to the world, that's where the real power is. So today we will build an app which is a photo finder which will talk to Unsplash via an API. I'm also going to show you the master prompt technique that ensures that Claude builds a perfect professional API app on the first try, even if you don't know what an API is. So let's jump right in. Okay, we will open the Visual Studio Code on the Windows machine. We will open a new folder. We'll create a new folder as photo finder app. We'll go inside and select the folder. Visual Studio Code will open up a new project folder. We'll close the chat window. Now we will open up the command palette and open Claude Code in new window. But before we prompt, we need our key. Think of an API key like a VIP pass for your app to enter Unsplash's library. Just go to Unsplash developers. From here we will get the API key. I've already registered as a developer, so I'll just log in here. We'll go to developers/API. Now I'm already logged in as a developer, so I can go to my apps. So I can create a new application. So you'll have to tick these checkboxes. Now we can keep this as, we'll say, smart photo finder. We can just copy paste this name into the description. We'll create the application here. So now it has created this demo application. So whenever you apply for it, it creates the demo application, and then you will get the keys from here. So you can save these three things: application ID. So we can open up a notepad and note these down. Other information, redirect URI and permissions. So now we will go to VS Code and go to Claude Code window and start writing the prompt. So here's the thing. Most people have to do a lot of iterations because they are putting the prompts too vaguely. Here is the master prompt technique. In that there is a breakdown. Number one thing is what you want it to act like. So we will say act as a senior web developer. Then we will provide context. I have an Unsplash API key. That is the context. So role, context, logic. We will say build a search tool that fetches 12 images and displays them in a 3-column masonry grid, like something you see on Instagram, etc. Number 4, security. Keep my API key in a separate config or ask me to input it so it's safe. So we are also asking it to keep security measures in place. So this is 4-part master prompt: role, context, logic, and security. So we will just hit enter. So it is asking us to allow write to config.js. We'll say yes. And now I'll click on edit automatically so that it does not ask me again. So now as you can see, it is starting out the process. It has created 5 to-dos in fact. Create project structure with HTML, CSS, and JS files. Build HTML and search input and masonry grid container. Create CSS for 3-column masonry grid layout. Implement JavaScript for API calls and image rendering. Create config file for API key. So I have not given it the technology I want to use. So it is using a very basic and minimal web application technology where JavaScript is being used to talk to API. It has created the index.html, styles.css. So it has completed 3 tasks and now doing the app.js part. So we can see it has created this index.html, styles.css, config.js, and app.js. So we can come here and apply the API key and we will paste it in the configuration area and save it. Open the index.html in File Explorer and open it. So it has created a very minimal photo finder. Search beautiful photos from Unsplash. So we will say sunflower and enter. Oh, wonderful. It is pulling the images from Unsplash. As you can see, photo by Aaron Burden, and the link is coming as Unsplash, that specific photo. That's great. It is quickly was able to create this API integration and show us the photographs like this in a masonry grid. So it works. But as a no coder, you must be responsible. Unsplash requires us to credit the photographers. So I'll just tell Claude, hey, add a small caption under each image with the photographer's name and a link to their profile, which is easily copyable. I don't know if that is a word. Enter. And that's what will lead us to copyright compliance. So Claude is doing its magic. So as you can see in the project tree, it has 4 files, very clean structure: the skeleton, the skin, the logic layer, the brain, and the configuration where API key is. So it has completed the task: photographer name, profile URL input, copy button. So let's refresh the page now. Refresh. We'll again do sunflower. Wonderful. So if you can see here, the name is coming and the person's Unsplash profile is coming. So a great looking simple photo finder which is connected to Unsplash via an API. We were able to create it within minutes. The magic isn't just a photo finder. You can use this exact master prompt technique to build weather apps, stock trackers, or movie databases. Once you master how to tell Claude how to handle an API, you can build almost anything on the internet. Prompting isn't just asking, it's architecting. By giving Claude the right role and clear constraints, you can turn your laptop into a software factory. If this deep dive helped you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel, it really helps. If you want to grab my master prompt template, you can download it from the description. Now go execute your idea.